Hey, how y'all doing? I hope everyone is being safe during this pandemic and quarantining. Washing your hands, keeping everything clean, nice and tidy. But let's get on with this lesson. Today we're going to be learning about the energy flow in the ecosystem. The standard for today will be SEV1.B. Develop and use a model based on the laws of thermodynamics to predict energy transfer throughout the ecosystem, food chains, food webs, and trophic level. There are two laws of thermodynamics. Thermodynamics is the study of energy. The first law of thermodynamics will be energy can be changed from one form to another, but it cannot be created or destroyed. The total amount of energy and matter in the universe remain constant, changing form from one form to another. The second law of thermodynamics is an energy transfer. Some energy will dissipate as heat. The flow of energy maintains order of life. Scientists have studied many ecosystems and have concluded that this energy loss is a constant pattern. The calculated percentages of energy transferred from one organism to another is about 10%. That means about 90% of the energy is heat. That means that 90% of energy is lost as heat. So if producers was to capture 10,000 calories from the sun, then about 1,000 calories will be available to support primary consumers, which are also called herbivores, and only about 100 calories to support secondary consumers, which are also called carnivores or omnivores. What's a food chain? A food chain is a sequence of who eats whom in the ecosystem. In our chain of nutrition, a food chain starts from the primary energy source, usually the sun. The next link in the chain is an organism that makes its own food from the primary energy source. Next come organisms, then autotrophs. These organisms are called herbivores or primary consumers. The question is, how is energy transferred? The energy is transferred from a food chain. A food chain is a sequence who eats whom in the ecosystem to obtain nutrition. A food chain starts with the primary energy source, which is usually the sun. An example is photosynthesis. They are also called autotrophs or primary producers. The next link in the food chain is an organism that makes its own food from the primary energy source. An example would be a rabbit that eats grass. Next comes organisms that eat autotrophs. These organisms are called herbivores or primary consumers. An example is a snake that eats rabbits. In turn, these animals are eaten by larger predators. The next link in the chain is an animal that eats herbivores. These animals are called secondary consumers. An example is an owl that eats a snake. A food web is just like a food chain. The arrows in the food chain show the flow of energy from the producer to the top predator. Energy flows from organism to organism and is used or lost at each step as the organism works to survive. Only the energy stored in the body of an organism is passed to the next trophic level. A food web is simply a network of many interconnecting food chains in the system. Each trophic level of organism is positioned to hold its own in a food chain. And from each trophic level, you have a producer, which is also called autotrophs, primary consumers, which are also called herbivores, secondary consumers, which are also called omnivores or carnivores, tertiary consumers, and quaternary consumers.